Hey, good morning, good evening, whatever the case may be, wherever you are around the world. This is Patrick coming to you today with my take on two videos I've seen this weekend. One was from Jason Callan, which was an au jus sandwich at the Sunnyside Diner, and the second one was a roast beef au jus sandwich from Joey from Joey's World Tour. They both look delicious. And this is going to be my take on that. Except this is going to be, I don't have a title yet, an exact name for the sandwich, but it's going to be something like French onion soup, roast beef, open face sandwich. Okay, here are the ingredients. I have some Swiss cheese sliced, 2 large onions, Worcestershire sauce, one of my favorite things ever. We're going to need some dried vermouth. Okay. Garlic. This is 2.5 pounds of stewed beef. You could get top sirloin, you could get ribeye, you could cut up yourself. I had to go through here and cut this up into finer pieces myself. It's very affordable. It was $10 for the 2.5 pounds. We got the olive oil, beef bouillon cube, 2 cans of beef consomme, salt and pepper, and also we have the 6 sub rolls. They're wheat. Okay, this will be the crouton element to the French onion soup, but it'll be actually, obviously the sandwich bread for the sandwich. And I'll show you how we're going to put all this together. So I'm going to go ahead and break down everything, get it ready to put in the pot and start cooking down, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay guys, we make quick work of the onions with this little baby, which I love, a little food processor. I mean, if you don't want tears, use one of those, okay? Alright, now, I've got my pot turned up to, medium-high heat. Because I want to sear, it's going to be about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I want a decent amount to cover the bottom of the pan. And what you want to do is sear, get a good sear on your meat, okay? Now, I'm going to let that come up to temperature and go ahead and put the meat in. Okay guys, when your oil gets a shimmer, little bubbles popping up, that's when it's hot enough to go ahead and put your meat in for a good sear. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in there, and we're going to sear this. I want to get a nice brown sear, so we're going to spread it out and just let it sit on one side for about a minute, okay? And then we're going to flip it. Now normally, with French onion soup, you'd have maybe several different types of onions, and they'd be in rings. And you'd add that to a broth, okay? Like beef consomme. But since this is going to have a different application, it's going to be a different sort of sandwich. I want the onion flavor in the au jus, so but I don't want the onions. So we're going to see, you're going to get to see how this turns out. So like I said, I'm going to spread this out, let it cook down for about a minute, and let it get a nice deep brown sear. Okay guys, this is what we're looking for right here. It's beautiful. There's still some juices from the meat that have cooked out. The meat is done on the outside, and it's going to continue cooking on the inside, because we're going to go ahead and add the onions now, okay? This is the flavor part. This is my favorite thing. My favorite thing of all time is onions, and there's nothing like smelling an onion cook. We're also going to add, that's only about a clove of minced garlic. I wish I had 2, but it's all I have. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in there as well. Alright, good to go. And we're going to stir. And make sure that you season all the time, okay? I've already seasoned the meat once, and when this cooks down, these onions kind of become translucent and basically disappear. I'll taste it then and see what it needs. But I got to tell you guys, right now, the way those onions smell, that beef, and the olive oil, and the garlic, oh man, I wish you could smell it. It smells like the best Philly cheese steak you've ever had. Alright, I'm going to cook this down, and we'll be back for the next step. Okay guys, this is about 10 minutes after. We're starting to get a little of the, the little good stuff sticking to the bottom. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and add our 3 cups of beef consomme. Oh yeah, yes. And I've got 2.5 tablespoons of, one of my favorite things, the Worcestershire sauce, right there. We're going to go ahead and add that to the pot as well, and then we're going to just stir. Okay, there we go, and we're going to stir. And I'll be right back with the next step. Okay guys, what I've done is I've taken our beef bouillon cube and I've broken it down and stirred it into 2 cups of water, and now we're going to add that. So now we have approximately 6 cups of fluid in there. I may add 1 more cup of water, and then I'm just going to let this reduce down. I'm just going to eye it. It'll reduce down probably for 5 minutes just so the flavors concentrate, and then I'll put a lid on top of this and let it cook a little bit longer, just so that beef becomes more and more and more tender. And we'll be back for the next step. Okay guys, this is cooked down on about medium-high heat for probably about 20 minutes. This is what it looks like right now. Okay, the meat, I just tried a piece of that meat and it is so delicious, so beefy and tender. What I'm gonna do is remove the meat and put it in this bowl with some of the juices, and then I'm gonna go ahead and thicken up the au jus a little. I've made a slurry. I've put a tablespoon of flour in a bowl with some of the juice, and I'm gonna mix that up, and we're gonna pour it in here. It's gonna thicken up. It's gonna make the sauce glisten, or the juice glisten, and we're one more step closer to our French onion dip roast beef sandwich. Stay tuned. Okay guys, this is what it looks like with the slurry that we added, the flour and the gravy, the juice. Now, this is what's going to give it the little French onion taste, okay? I'm about to add 2 tablespoons of dry vermouth, okay? I'm going to put that in there. That's going to add a very smooth finish to the au jus. Stir that in. And then here at the end, I'm going to go ahead and add our beautiful beef back. It's so hot, it's beautiful, guys. I'm going to add that back in there. Now, we are ready to start preparing the sandwiches. Look at that, it's glistening. It's steaming. It's gonna be so good. Oh my God, can't wait. Alright, be right back with the preparation of the sandwich. Almost done, guys. Okay guys, this is the final process here. I'm gonna take the top off. What I've done here with the rolls is I've gone ahead and kind of scooped out some of the breading inside of there, okay? So it almost looks like a little boat. It's gonna be a bowl for our stew beef and onion gravy. So what I'm going to do is going to reach in here, grab some of the beef, okay? Certainly want to get that. Look at that, okay? Gonna grab some more. Put in this one. Get a little more. Oh, that's hot, guys. Okay, a little bit more. Just gonna feed 5 people, and with a taking some to work the next day. Okay, so it feeds quite a bit, and for 20 bucks at the grocery store, can't go wrong with it. All right, I think that's enough beef, guys. That look good? I'll get this little piece in a minute. But what I'm gonna do now is take this gravy, which is delicious. I gotta tell you, can't get any without getting meat. And we're gonna start just ladling this over the top. Just like that. I want it to really soak into that bun. Really, this is the au jus. This is the au jus. French onion au jus. That's what we'll call it. French onion au jus roast beef sandwich. I think that's going to be the ticket there, y'all. Alright. I really want this bun to soak up this. Alright. Just a couple more. Should have used a ladle. Should have used the ladle. Okay, now, here comes the final step, guys. Swiss cheese. Pizza stone. Follow where I'm going. I'm going to put 2 pieces of the Swiss. Could probably get by with 1 on both. But you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to put 2. Okay. Want to be nice and cheesy. There you go. Now, got the oven. It is on broil, on high. Gonna stick it in here until the cheese melts, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, this is what it looks like when it's out of the oven. It's all toasted and glistening. And what we're gonna do here at the end, got a ladle this time, is add just a little bit more of that au jus for you au jus lovers. Okay, I'm gonna spread that right across the top and let it just glisten down. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay, all right, got my wife here. She's gonna take a bite of that. Tell you what she thinks. Okay. I hope it's good. I mean, it's just something that come out of the top of my head today. I saw Joey's World Tour and Jason Callan. They both did a au jus, a roast beef, dip sandwich. So I thought I would come up with my rendition of it. How is that?
Very good.
Really?
It's sweet.
It's sweet?
Kind of sweet, oniony.
So it's almost like a French onion.
Yeah, like Rhodania onion soup. Very good.
And
the bread's soft, sweet bread. You can tell it's sweet bread.
So it's toasted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a little bit of the French onion soup.
And the Swiss cheese is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this one of the best things I've ever made?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I really like this. It tastes like a French onion soup without all the soup.
Well,
like the inside of it.
Let's see that cheese. Let me see that cheese. Oh yeah, that's good. Is that a piece of the meat, piece of the bread, some of the juice? Just gotta blow on it, cool it off there.
It's good.
Is it? Is it really good? I mean, even let's forget about the camera. Is it really good?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How good?
That was good.
Is this something we would want to have again? Think the kids will like it?
If they don't, they're not my children.
Awesome. Walter, do you like it? Walter, you like it? Yeah?
No, Walter.
He's always cooking with me in the kitchen, guys. But anyway, that's the end of it. I mean, this is it. The au jus sauce, poured out, hoagie bun, everything poured inside like a bowl. You know, the cheese, the onion, the Worcestershire sauce, the vermouth, it all went in there. And it all came out. It's like 2 dishes in one. It's a roast beef sandwich with French onion au jus. I want to thank Jason Callan. I want to thank Joy from Joy's World Tour for giving me the inspiration to make this today. I hope you guys get a chance to view this. I hope you like it. And I want to thank all my subscribers. Every view that you give me, man, it really means a lot. And if there's anything I can do for you guys, shout outs or anything, just let me know. So right now I'm going to sign off until I see you again. God, you're still eating that. It's really good. I'm impressed.
Very good.
I'm very happy about that. So don't forget to check out Joey's World Tour. Don't forget to check out Jason Callan. Don't forget to check out Cat W Magic. Travis Tries. Josh Sorrells. One of my favorite channels right now, Got the Munchies Show. Those guys are funny. And, make sure you like, subscribe, like, share, okay? Appreciate everybody. Until next time, remember, don't get chipped. One more close-up of that. Look at that glistening on there, huh? Alright, bye, guys.